Okay, looks like we're up. Audio. Check. Daijoubu. Nobody here, but it's okay. I'm here. Wednesday morning. The fans are roaring. Yep, unusually quiet start this morning. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful hot day out there. No way I can keep the door open this morning, I'm sorry. We're done with the door now for the next month or so. Summer has arrived here in Tokyo. It arrived a few days ago. And it is stinky, stinky hot. So it's very quiet here this morning because I got the door closed. There's no way I can run with the door open. The air conditioner is on down at the back there. Very low setting. I don't mean low temperature, I mean low strength setting. We'll have to strengthen it during the day as the print parties start and people get busy with activities here. It gets even hotter inside the shop, so we'll have to crank it up. But at the moment it's very low setting. And today's Wednesday. It'll be a normal quiet stream today. I assume Cameron will be here, and this is normal time, about 8:40 or so. I have no specific show and tell for today, I'm sorry. We showed something the other day, and I haven't come across any new finds recently, so. Conversation. Who's here? The paper is out, if anybody's asking. The paper is out. Just one up there today, Day-chan. Who else? Conversation. Boom, boom, boom. Paper is out. Yes. Yes, I was in Oma yesterday. She cut. She didn't complain, and she was happy to see me. It's okay. It wasn't so long. It's been like 2 months this time, so it wasn't so long. She didn't complain at all. I spent most of the time out there. I went to Oma yesterday to check on the staff, fix the air conditioner for their room. I put an air conditioner up into their room. It's a window model. We have to mount it and dismount it twice a year, and we're late this year. I mounted that for them yesterday. And then I spent most of the afternoon in the river, lying in the river there. I'd got nothing done yesterday. Absolutely nothing done. Actually, that might have a bearing on the stream here. No decision here. I'll chat with Cameron about this today, but there might be a change in the stream schedule coming up then through the month of August during the summer. Since we cut it back down to 3 days a week, I've been doing Japan time Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Just because, whatever, no specific reason. But after being in Oma yesterday, and I really kind of enjoyed being out there in the summer weather in the river, it made me think that I might perhaps during August head out there quite a bit more often, as in on Tuesdays. So one idea, and like I said, nothing decided yet, I got to chat with Cameron about this. One idea is that from maybe next week or through August, I might go out there on Monday. Either Monday during the afternoon, or if it's busy in the shop, wait till the shop's closed, go out there Monday night, relax out there all day Tuesday. And then I do not want to be a rush hour dude coming in from Ome, rush hour Wednesday morning, just to get to a stream at 8 o'clock. So one idea is to do the streams instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday during August, to move them, do Monday as it is. Then instead of Wednesday, move that to Thursday, and then maybe Friday, Saturday. So maybe Monday, Thursday, Saturday for me, which would put it for you guys Sunday night, Wednesday night, Friday night. Just a thought, nothing's decided yet. I'll of course update or whatever. And that would give me 48 hours out in Ome to muck around and play in the river and maybe do a bit of a different kind of work. I've got some stuff planned that I'd like to do away from my desk. And one idea would be to go out there and don't take a computer with me. Again, nothing's decided yet, so there might be some August schedule changes here. We'll see. And of course, if I did that, I would take some cameras with me. I mean, we haven't had any kind of footage recently, in the videos recently. We've had nothing from Ome, the river and everything else. And it would be a good idea, I think, to catch some different green footage for use in our videos. Because when I lived in Ome up to 5 years ago, I wasn't really doing too much on YouTube. There's a few shots here and there of the outside of the house, but nothing major. So that might be a nice excuse to help do this too. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm not saying I'll stream from there. What I would like to, I'll just take some video while I'm out there and put that into some of the YouTube videos. And if I do go out there during August, it's going to be to get some time off, not to be just to start another project. Is the light sound in the background? The AC, note gate is here. The AC is so light. What you're hearing are my fans roaring. I believe the computer is roaring right now. It's up on a stand. The fan is roaring. There's a hot blast coming out the back of it. That's almost certainly what you're hearing, I think. Here's the mic. I will take it closer to the computer. I'm a bit surprised here. We've been here 15 minutes or so, 3 or 4 pages of stream in the chat here. The fans are roaring. And nobody has mentioned the video on Monday. I don't think. Maybe nobody's seen it, maybe. I was a bit surprised after that video, and lots of comments on the video itself. Really, really fun. I was surprised about a couple of things. I was a bit worried that a lot of people would be angry at me for trolling them. You know, we set up that video, I talk about there's going to be a new way to look at your prints. Everybody's going to go yada, yada, yada. Dave's going to talk about the light, angled light, look at the light angle, blah, blah, blah. That's not what it was about, but there's I think 1 or 2 comments said, have we just been trolled? And I expected a lot more people would be thinking about that. But, and then the other thing about those comments on that video, there are a bunch of people there who didn't get it. And they are apparently serious, and they are expecting our prints to have video inside them. Well, I was pranking you. Print parties are microwave for the next little while. The next print party picture is finished, carved. The girls are doing test printing on it. And the next one after that is also being carved. We are moving to a situation where we have 3 images in rotation on the print parties. And the print party reservation form will have a little box. You select which picture you want to do. So print parties at the moment are microwave, but not in perpetuity. Ignore, what's this? I have no idea. Well, I've been making a video about the octopus print. I really don't know. We started to. I mean, 2 years ago when I started this, I actually made a video about the first stages of doing this octopus print, and we set up a separate YouTube channel for it. because I didn't want to mix this content with our regular YouTube content in case, you know, it got marked as porn or something like this. So I'm not sure what to do going forward. There is one video at the moment on that YouTube channel, but I haven't kept up. So it's kind of on the list of things to do. Take some footage from this Twitch channel and put it together and make another video. So I guess at some point when the Octopus print is ready, we'll need a video explaining how it came together. So I'll do that. I'll take that first one from a couple of years ago, mix it with some Twitch content and make an intro video about it. But it's not going to be like a 16-part special like the Great Wave one was, obviously. It's too late to do that now at this point. So. And then once printing starts again, it's difficult because the image is quite erotic, and you have to be careful on YouTube what we do. And I don't want to hurt our brand or turn off people that would otherwise be interested in our work. So there's going to be nowhere near as much video coverage of the Octopus print as there was of the Great Wave print. It's just going to be the nature of the game. But anyway, for people that have been interested, it's here. It's on the Twitch episodes. And Cameron's new video project, it's coming along well. He's got tons of footage coming together. It's going to be a while yet, and we weren't really teasing you about that, like any day now, any day now. No, it's going to be a while. He's building a new large project that is going to have many, many, many episodes. So we want to get the format right first before we start uploading anything. And so he and I are working on this, and we already discussed this. Yeah, we're prepared to like throw away the first 2 or 3 of them, you know. Make them, edit them, look at them, and then, you know, go back to the beginning, throw it away. So we're not going to just jam that up. So, and again, it wasn't in the sense of teasing you, just to keep you informed of what we're doing. There will be a new major video series coming, but it's being cooked really, really carefully. So just hang by. In fact, based on what we've told you over the past few days and what I told you just now, that there will be many, many episodes, I think that gives you a pretty good idea of what it may be about, actually. He's already got enough footage for, I guess, the first 2 or 3 in the cam, and we're going to start editing and try and get the format ready and maybe get some theme music. We're not sure. We're still at early stages of building it. Oh, talk. Oh, the Mandarin ducks. That's a fun one to show. So many colors, though. My God, so many printings. The backing paper that the prints are fitted on are irregular. Yeah. What that is, and we package them that way so it fits in an A4 thing in the shop. After you take the labels off, it looks. You cut the top off. It doesn't matter. It's nothing. It's just a piece of, supposedly it's acid-free paper. We mount the prints on an acid-free backing sheet with those photo corners. Then the cardboard behind it is just for stiffening. So yeah, if you're going to take it to a framer, you can leave it on the acid-free paper with those corners. It's good to stay on that one. Trim it to whatever size you want. Not the print, obviously you understand this, of course. Where am I? Did you get my email about where to get authentic knives? I know I haven't seen such a thing, but the last couple of days I haven't really looked much at email. I'm going to be trying to do an email triage this morning, and I'm way behind on Nekohake, the 8 views. I'm going to be triaging my email box this morning, so I may see it then. I'm sorry. If you're not sure, again, write to Cameron. He does check email every day, even though I don't get to it. So. Breakfast. What do you mean breakfast? Who's got time for breakfast? Not yet. Sorry. How's my Japanese from all the years living here? Not as good as it should be, but I get by. What can I say? Media, buy a house, run a business. It's okay. I get by. Speaking of media, it reminds me, NHK is coming again. They're going to be here Friday morning. There's a backstory to that. I wonder if this is secret. I don't think it's secret. On the Acolytes page, you know, the page that's behind this Twitch stream, there's an Acolytes page. If you're not sure what I mean, somebody else can link it here. Among the people who have dropped in pictures there, hey, look, here's my first attempt at carving and printing and stuff like this. Among that group, there is a young man, Frederick, from France. From France, Frederick. He's now living in Japan with his Japanese wife. And he's coming on Friday with NHK, or NHK is coming and they're bringing him, or he's coming and bringing NHK. I don't know what it is. It's a language learning program, and I have no idea what's going to be happening. They've booked this. It's the Japanese, I don't know, one of the programs where they teach Japanese. And they've got different people doing it in situations. You know, they go to a McDonald's restaurant or something and order a hamburger or whatever. I have no idea. I don't watch the program. Anyway, on Friday, they've booked this whole place for the morning. I mean, customers can still come in and come out, but NHK Educational TV will be spending the morning here on Friday, just after the stream. I'm going to start my stream at 8 o'clock, and they're going to be coming around 9:30. I've told them, 9:30, I'm up to 9:30, I'm busy. After 9:30, you can do whatever you want here. So they're going to be coming. They're probably going to open the door or something, coming in just about this time or something, or 9 o'clock on Friday. And then starting at 10 o'clock or so, we're going to start filming. And I have no idea what we're going to film. They're going to come here for a Japanese learning program with a Frenchman. So whatever, he's going to stand at the counter and I'm going to say, "Irashaimase," or something. I have no idea what's going on. They've got all these scripts ready. Great way to teach Japanese, right? English guy and French guy together. We are going to teach the world how to speak Japanese. Anyway, the Acolytes page, Frederick has posted on the Acolytes page some months back. He's made his own version of the young girl in the bath, along with 100 other people. Blades, blades, blades. If you're talking about Matsumura's place, Matsumura has all kinds. He's got the best available casual blades, right down to student junk. Matsumura-san, it's price-based. If you buy the cheapest thing in Matsumura-san's catalog, it's a piece of crap that won't sharpen, and you get what you pay for because it's only $1 or whatever. But in Matsumura-san's catalog, there are some very, very, very nice blades. If you look for the ones made by Konobu, that's the blade maker who is making blades for us as well. So yeah, they should be okay. Where was I? What was I doing? Get sidetracked here. sound on the stairway behind me. It must be Susan, I guess, going upstairs, or Rachel, I'm not sure. I took the paper out this morning, but Rachel, can I? So where is Mr. Cameron Sam today? It must be nearly 9 o'clock, the show. The heat bent the rails on the train line or something? Or what's the story going to be today? Okay, another column is done, I do believe. Let's have a look. I may have forgotten a character here or there. Where are we? Down, down, down we go. That column is done. There's a little tiny half a column here. Nay, what have we got left? There's one, two, there's three main columns left. A little half a column, and then a bunch down at the bottom here where the small octopus has his, here it is. The small octopus has his conversation. That's going to take a while as well. So don't get the idea that we're finished here in a couple of days, because it's not going to be the case. Okay, let's do this little half a column. Clear it out first around the outside. Oh no, I can see what's getting happened. We talked about this before the other day. If you go back to the beginning of this whole conversation, way over on this side, this line's, good morning, hello, hello. Everybody's here all at once. Yeah. Wow. The lines are spaced, quite a lot of spacing between them, and the characters are larger. By the time he got over to here, he was clearly running out of room to finish the story. And stuff was jammed together. The thing is story, whatever it is. It's okay, it's okay.
They didn't have Adobe InDesign.
No. If that drops, we're in big trouble. So park it somewhere out of the way, safe, I think it's going to. Okay, which one's on? That one comes off. This one comes up. It already is a hot one. What do you mean going to be? People are disappointed because I can't have the door open. Big ass. And we're at 44% CPU. I don't have drop frames, but it's roaring. People have been hearing the sound. Like, what's the funny sound in the background? And it's the fans. So we're up on the box here. So
I think we just need to put it in the freezer or something.
There you go, sir. I think we're okay. And I came here, sat down at 8 o'clock, fired it up, and I was ready to sort of talk about the video and stuff. And like the first half hour went by, and nobody mentioned it. I thought, this is a conspiracy. They've all agreed with each other not to talk about it. Dave's excited about the new video, the little funny trolling video he made. Yeah. And it was dead silence for like 20 minutes or so till I mentioned it. And they're like, oh yeah, saw that.
Yeah, saw that. Thanks, guys. Oh, man. Would anyone willingly get into a mascot costume this time of year? I think they've built in air conditioners. Otherwise, all the mascot
I think
actors
so
would
too.
faint.
I
They
think so
would-
too. There was one came by here
just too
not the
hot.
other day. It's a couple of weeks ago. They were promoting the horse racing thing.
Yeah.
And you can see the thing was sort of ballooned out.
Yeah.
And at the back here you can see these fans, and there was clearly some kind of thing in there with fans running to put stuff inside it.
Yeah. But it's just too hot to do that kind of thing without an air conditioner. Would wording be the hardest part of a print like this, or is the wording not really that hard compared
It's all
to
the
the other
same.
things?
It's just shapes. It's calligraphy or an octopus tentacle or a pubic hair. You name it. It's just shapes on a piece of wood, whatever it is.
Yeah.
The lettering, there is an important aspect to it in that you have to catch the taste of the brush strokes and stuff.
Yeah.
But really, that's the case with all of it. So no, it's just no different. And we've chatted a little bit about this before. A difference in Oriental Asian stuff as compared to the West. In Japan here, this picture would originally have been drawn by a person who would use a fude, a Japanese brush, to draw the actual objects, the octopus or the geisha or whatever it is that you're drawing.
Yeah.
And then the same brush would then be used to do the lettering. And it's the same tool, but it's two different verbs.
Yeah.
It's kaku and kaku, but two different kanji.
Yes. Pronounced the same.
So. And in English, it's totally different. We have the verbs writing and drawing.
Yeah.
And they imply different worlds. It's different tools and different concepts. Drawing is stuff, make pictures, things. Writing is now you get in those lines
words,
and draw.
yeah.
It's words. Yeah. So it's no big deal. It's no difference.
Yeah.
This is, it's just shapes. You have to get the taste and feel and mood and stroke properly, whether it be a letter or a tentacle or whatever.
Stephen Gilroy asked about a Michi knife set of 7 knives. Do you know anything about that company?
Well, it's a respectable company. They probably have student stuff and professional stuff as well. I don't have any of it here to use, but they're a reputable company. Matsumoto-san sells their stuff, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And I think, Steve, is that the same name he asked in the stream here about a while ago? Did you see my email about the knives and stuff? And I actually haven't,
seen one
but I
about
don't know.
knives. But I have been asleep for that.
I'm going to try and do an email catch-up this morning. I've got to catch up on the Neko. It's way behind. People are Dave. And
Have you seen my
my
picture?
It's not that, no. People have submitted level 2. I've sent requests and they've submitted level 2 and I haven't replied and
Got it.
I haven't caught up on it for days, so I have to do that this morning. If possible, I'll walk upstairs and get out of the shop. That reminds me too.
Yes.
We should chat about this while we're on stream. Yesterday in Ome, I didn't get anything done.
Oh, no. You got the air conditioner set up.
Yeah, I did that first because they were ready to cut my throat for that. But whatever. I got that set up. Then I went outside to sit in the river.
Nice.
And I just hung around sitting in the river all day long. Just
Sounds
coming
wonderful.
out, found an ice cream in the fridge, and that's a different story, but it's at the river. Anyway, I thought about this. I know over August or something, the next few weeks, I would kind of like to
Sit in the river.
sit in the river a bit more.
Good.
And one idea, I was trying to think about how to do this. Pre-parties are low.
Yep.
Mondays are usually low. We got good staff on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So one idea to float is this, that I do the stream on Monday, for example, next Monday morning, do the stream, and then bugger off, go to Ome around noon, because the train's going, it's against rush hour.
Yeah.
So it's totally okay, go out there,
Quiet
Monday
train
morning,
ride.
quiet train. Spend Monday there, spend all of Tuesday there, and I could either come back Tuesday night, ready for the stream Wednesday, but the Wednesday staff is good, we're low parties, stay like
Couple days.
a couple of days, and then instead of doing a Wednesday stream next week, do it on a Thursday. And then we can do that Monday, Thursday, Saturday, because lots of people want to stream on the weekend because Friday night over there.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about that. We'll make, nothing's decided. I got to bat around here with the staff and
Yeah.
stuff. But next week might be a different schedule for streaming. Instead of the Tokyo time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it might be Monday, Thursday, Saturday, which for over there would be Sunday night, Wednesday night, Friday night. So I'll probably decide this today or tomorrow and post about it so that... but my point about saying it now is if it's the case, if I do decide to do this, there won't be a stream 1 week from right now. If you're one of those people who only sees this once a week, it'll be a day later.
Got it.
Well, I'll keep you up to date. I'll talk about it. I won't just cancel out or something. I'll keep it up.
Okay. That sounds great, Dave. You need some river time, accordion gun.
Well, everybody does, you know.
Yeah.
The rivers. And it was so cool because we've had heavy rain the last few days. And then
almost
yesterday
swim,
was
huh?
gorgeous sunshine. I could almost swim in that river. It was up so high
Wow.
that I could almost swim in it.
Nice.
The next week might be just raining, I don't know. But, so I was just there just the right time. The river is way up and it was beautiful sunshine there. There's almost no fish in there. I don't know why. There used to be lots and lots of fish when I was out there, but I was also tending them, so maybe without me there, it's a difference.
Would you feed them, or?
I fed them, of course. You know, so we had pools where they gathered and I fed them and stuff like that.
And then did they ever feed you?
No, I didn't do that. And in
Didn't
fact,
catch
every
any.
now and then you get a bunch of elementary school kids coming along, and I'm
Yeah.
like, get away from my fish! Be careful, it's this funny old guy who lives down there. Don't go to that part of the river, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So. That's years ago. That's like 5 years ago. I haven't done that anything since 5 years ago.
Vivid KP says that person's knives that he was looking at, the Michi knife set, is the same as she had and showed you, and you thought it looked like a murder weapon because it was so big. I don't remember that.
Oh, that's the size. I mean, you can buy
Yeah.
small ones or big ones.
Right,
That's not the same. It's
Yeah.
a different thing, you know.
Yeah.
We normally use a 4.5. That's standard. I think I can't remember what Karen showed me. It was a 6mm wide or 7mm wide. And for me, it was just too big and clumsy. But it's nothing to do with the quality of the steel.
Got it.
But it's a reputable brand.
Yeah. Cool.
I wouldn't buy their stuff myself for use here, you know. But go for it. They're normal stuff. It's not cheap junk.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about their stuff at the bottom of their catalog, which may be cheap junk. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the brand is reputable. And they do tools not just for woodblock carving, which is why they're still in business. You know, nobody can be a business just making tools for woodblock printmakers.
Yeah.
So they make whatever chisels for carpenters and stuff like that. You name it. Whatever.
Yeah. People are asking what are the temperatures here. 30 Celsius with 76% humidity.
Only 30.
For right now.
8 o'clock in the
In
morning.
the afternoon, it's going to be 35 or 95 Fahrenheit
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the Americans.
But it's we can't complain about that because I think Europe has been crazy, and
Yeah, all around the world.
It's a mix of super hot temperatures and then tons of rain. You know, the place in Britain where I was born, Yorkshire Dales, that's totally flooded out the last couple of days. Bridges washed away and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
Evelyn, I didn't say good morning. Hi, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
You can go.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like martial arts.
It's like martial arts. Do you do martial arts?
No.
Look, this way, run that by me again. How is mopping the floor like martial arts? Give me a hint. What-
Stretching and reaching and I don't know. The Dales, one of the most beautiful places I've ever visited. Someone says.
Earthquake. Earthquake.
Oh no.
Earthquake.
Oh, thank you.
That was a German-inspired earthquake.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one. When you touch the tripod, the camera shakes.
We had a German family in here the other day for a drink party. I really regret you weren't here. Or maybe it was better you weren't here because we were just, if you'd have been here, you'd have talked to them mostly, but as it happens, I was talking to them. They had a great time. And as they walked out, closing the door, what had happened was the young, it's a family, mother, father, and 2 kids. And a teenage, young college, whatever age kid. And the daughter had bought the party for a birthday present for her dad. It was his dad. And he actually sort of hadn't really thought this was a good thing to do. He was thinking, because it was an art project or something, I don't know. But he wasn't really looking forward to this when he came in, and the girl was okay. But an hour later, by the time they went up, and as they shut the door and they're leaving, it's the last weekend here, he hugged her and he said, "Oh my God, this is one of the best things I've ever done in my life. Thank you. And she's like, ooh. So it turned out really good. And it's so cool to be on the other end of that kind of experience.
Where did they come from? from the...
Somewhere near Dusseldorf. I'm sorry, I can't remember exactly. So they mentioned their town name, but I don't remember.
Yeah, around this area there are many fun people. Very open-minded.
Yeah. To the US from Oklahoma, it's usually under 2 weeks, but it can go
It's variable.
1 week to 5.
The mail system all over the world these days is variable. So we no longer use the surface air lifted because I learned that was disaster for America. You know, the SAL, the classification we don't use between small packet and EMS. And it was used to mean space available, SA, space available lifting zone. So if there was room on the airplane, these bags, which would normally be a cheaper rate, would get the free, faster service if there was space available. But no, it's surface air lifting, which means it goes by air to the nearest point of that country, and then it goes into their third-class system for delivery. So if you're sending to Holland, whatever, it doesn't matter. It goes from here to Amsterdam, and then it goes by carrier pigeon or bicycle to Leiden or whatever. It doesn't make any difference. But if in the case of America, it goes from here to, it might be San Francisco, it might be Seattle, it might be Anchorage, Alaska. And then they throw it on a truck, and it goes to Florida. So it could be a couple of days, it could be weeks. So we don't use that one anymore because of the inconsistency. Yeah, we've got subscribers who will get a print in 3 days, and the next one will take 3 weeks, and the next one will take 1 day, so they'll get 5 before they get 4, and all this kind of stuff. So.
Should I open this one, or does it interfere with the camera and lighting?
Open.
Yeah. So.
Oh, the shutter?
Yeah, okay, no problem, no problem.
Go
Go
for
ahead,
it.
no problem. I thought you would open the door, because
It's a little hot for that.
thanks, Owen. Okay, go ahead. I didn't know what you were talking about. I'm sorry. That's okay. I didn't inspect your mailbox, but I see there's a bunch. Subscription requests, subscription requests, subscription requests. They keep coming.
They keep coming.
So that trolling video on Monday was actually a good idea. But it's interesting, you know. It got posted to Reddit straight away and died.
Because
it's just talking. Some dude just talking for 5 minutes. Nobody on Reddit will wait the 2 minutes to get to the action point. So it's okay. It wasn't that kind of a viral video. So it's okay. But our own people, and it's hugely increased the number of subscribers. And this is interesting. So our normal videos, you put a video up, and people who've seen us before watch it. But they don't subscribe because they're already subscribed. So just another new video doesn't really dramatically change the subscription basis. But this has gone nuts. We'll be hitting 80,000 today, and we were at 75,000 just over a week ago. So it's new people, somehow new people. And YouTube, again, still, the last few days, is heavily pushing remembering a carver. Even with the new video going up on Monday, it's only number 2 in activity on our channel. Remembering a carver is still number 1.
Wow.
Thinking about that Tuesday idea, Cameron, and you may not actually be totally happy about what I suggest next. I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
If I can go out there Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, for example, next week or through August.
The
thing is, we were planning that heavy, important business meeting next Tuesday, right? When Aoyama-san's back.
Maybe gone. Or delayed.
Well, no, because we're desperate for cases. Aoyama-san needs to do those cases at Ome.
Got it.
So I need to be in Ome.
So I may have.
Aoyama-san needs to be in Ome. This is
I can
2
ride a
against
train.
1 here. So I'm
right.
just thinking out loud.
Go on a
putting the
trip on
idea
a
in.
Tuesday?
You haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
So maybe let's see if we can. Bring your swimsuit, or don't bother. It's up to you. I don't bother. So it's totally private. Nobody can see the river. Even the girls up in the workroom. I tried yesterday. Come on, just have a look. Just dip your toe in. And they're all like, they're just so disgusted by the idea
of water,
of the natural river. It's not like they'll go in a swimming pool because that's
chlorinated and
whatever.
clean.
But the idea of touching the river. It just comes straight out of the mountain. It runs by. It's glitteringly crystal clear in the sunshine. There's nothing. It's straight off the mountainside.
And
And they're repelled by the idea of actually touching it. what, I might catch something, like it just, oh my God, whatever.
Huh. I really like getting in rivers.
I mean,
think it's
people like you and me,
nice.
we do, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. So. And people like you and me, when we were little kids and teenagers, sometimes die because we like, you know, whatever. You know, there were people, and when I was living there before I came here to Success, there was an episode, not my little river behind me, but the Tama River below.
Yeah, which is a bit bigger.
There was a middle school student. He went in there when it was a bit too high, higher than he should have gone. And there was a rock there, and it was one of those little under things that goes around, and they pulled out the body.
Back out.
Yeah, exactly. So the whole town is like, oh my God, don't go near the river. Kids don't go near these rivers, you know. So it becomes zero. Nobody touches these things because somebody went a little bit too far.
Yeah. Several people are jumping and saying, yep, remembering a carver is what brought me here to the stream.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. It's clearly going to be the thing that's going to define me long after I'm gone, I guess. It's these things we can't control. I didn't make it with the idea of being a hit video, popular video.
Yeah.
It was an off the wall, off the beat thing when I made it. I wasn't sure it was going to die or have any popularity or anything. I didn't even think about that. And it turns out to be the iconic thing that's going to define me. So far. We'll see. There's somebody mentioned too in the comments for this latest video. There's more than one person has said the same thing. I enjoyed the Remembering a Carver. Dave, please do some more of those. I'd love to hear more of these.
Yeah.
There are more actually on there. There's sort of 4 videos up there that have the same kind of mood. There's the Remembering a Carver. Then
2 beginnings.
There's the 2, Beginnings 1 and Beginnings 2, and Making a Coochie Print.
That's right.
It's just a ramble talking to it's a follow-up to the Remembering a Carver.
Yeah.
So there are more up there if that's your taste and that's what you'd like.
Stephen Gilroy says, I watched it twice before I saw any of your other videos.
Well, that's another very common comment that, you know, people say, I'm now on the 4th time I'm watching this. And because YouTube keeps recommending things.
Yeah.
This happens to me too.
Yeah.
Even after I've watched something, YouTube will still recommend
watch it again?
Yeah. And people watch it again. And then I guess, I tried to like it again, but it wouldn't work because I couldn't like it more than once. So.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Should I make a playlist then of those 4? But
story time or something.
yeah, but that's too much all at once. You can't have a place watch one and then another one, then another one. It's too much.
No, but they're at least gathered in one
group
place so
them in
people
one
can
place,
refer back to it.
Yeah,
I think we could probably organize
all right, okay.
the
But
the wall
playlists
of
don't have
videos
a
into a bunch
title.
of playlists.
Well, there are playlists on it. There's EQ Heroes playlist, David's Choice playlist. There are playlists already. In fact, people keep reminding me, I'll do a new David's Choice. I'll forget to put it in the playlist. And within minutes of it going up, someone says, Dave, get this on the playlist. And
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So even if people don't watch them all straight in a row, sit with their bowl of popcorn, having them in one place so they're easy to find could be good.
Now, your new series, when that's ready, of course, that will be clearly a playlist of its own, absolutely.
We need Dave to just do an audiobook at this stage. Just to read a book.
Well, I have an audiobook. It's in our catalog. It's called David's Choice.
Yep. And lots of stories, or a story a week. Those are all you reading.
Yeah.
Well, writing and reading.
It's a quasi-podcast with 500 episodes. It's all up there on the net. Doesn't cost anything, you know. So, some of the earlier ones, the audio was no good because I didn't know how to record audio and stuff. But, and some of the later ones, the audio was missing because I was running out of time to do the audio version. But if you go to the...
Thanks, Ukiyo-e Heroes. Thanks, Ukiyo-e Heroes.
Yeah. So if you're curious about that, go to AstoriaWeek, all one word, AstoriaWeek.com. And the oldest ones and newest ones don't have audio, but the 300 or so in the middle do. And that's another thing, when I was sitting there in the river the other day, you know, thinking about this, going to Ome a bit more often. And one idea, I'm not going to do this, but one idea was leave my laptop behind.
Yeah.
Because there's lots of other work I'd like to do, lots of other things I'd like to do. And in fact, I've got to be careful what I say now, because you're going to be ready to call the guys in the white coats. And when Cameron, the last couple of weeks, whatever, Cameron and I've chatted about different things. And on a couple of occasions, I've said some things. It's okay. I'm speaking to them, but I'm speaking to you at the same time. It's okay. I've said a couple of things, and Cameron in his mind is saying, okay, yeah. And his mind's thinking, Dave might be losing it. Because I've talked about a couple of things that have nothing to do with our work. It's like social things that I've thought about that sort of bother me a little bit. And Cameron is thinking, Dave, that's okay to think about those things, but you're the boss of this company. Don't lose your focus on this. Don't go off and lose what's going on here, because we've got to keep this place running. But as part of this OME thing, if I spent one day a week, which is say Tuesday, which I'm supposed to be on holiday anyway, right? It's allowed to do something that's not to do with the business. So if I play with these ideas and make some notes out there and isolate it, get on the train, put the printmaking in the Mokuhanga behind me when I'm sitting in the river all night, play with those ideas. And that's sort of any doctor, anybody would say, yeah, good idea. Dave, take a break, take a break, take a break. So I can do this without making you panic and thinking Dave's losing the plot.
Dave's going to become a politician. That's his next idea.
Well, no, that's the last thing I would do there. But thinking about social issues is
something anybody.
Okay, something anybody can do, But I've seen Cameron's face change. I said these couple of things. I've sat there looking for words because the ideas are just totally not gelled. They're just rough jelly in here. And Cameron's face is polite, but he's thinking, crap. There goes my job. The thing is, I have a bit of experience of that. The guy who ran the music store where I worked, I helped him build it and all that kind of stuff. And I was general manager there for the last 5 or 6 years. And a bit of the same thing happened to him. When the music store was really young, he was just, oh my God, we're building this wonderful thing, and his energy poured into it. Yeah. But once it became stable, it didn't work for him anymore, because he wasn't the kind of person that could manage a stable organization. He's the kind of person that hacks and fights at the jungle, and he would have been a good video game player if it had existed while he was there, whatever. So fight. But once the fighting is done, you put your sword away, and okay, now let's Then
you start writing sword poetry.
Yeah, whatever. So I see this. So he lost the plot. Yeah. When he lost the plot, and it's okay because I was there running the business. That's fine. Yeah. He went off with his wife, and they started a car business, and it was just all over the place. And I eventually left, and after that, it died. His son took over and sold it, and it was it was rags to rags in 2 generations. Wow. Bill built it, and his son. I can't say destroyed it. That would be not a right thing to say. But his son lost it. That's the right thing to say. Bill built it. His son lost it. Rags to rags in 2 generations. Yeah. Now, I'm not thinking that far ahead, but my point being, it's not that I'm losing interest in this place, but this just it doesn't stop building up in there. So maybe let's think about some of these things.
Thanks, Koringami, for answering Greek Nakos's question about repairs and dings and things.
Oh, there's a bot command, isn't there?
Yeah, so he brought up the bot command for that.
And then, too, when your video series gets going.
Yeah. Yes.
Is that on your list?
It is.
It is.
Wait, the video series?
No, I mean, as in an episode, the repair thing.
Oh, yes. Yeah. That one is,
Is it or not?
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay. If it isn't?
If it isn't, it can be. But I believe it's there.
But that's also more than one, too. That's,
Yeah.
I don't know. We're not teasing about this series, right? I don't know. Are we teasing too much? I'm sorry.
I don't think so. I've now got bits and pieces of the first several episodes. In order to keep them short, the first idea is now going to be cut into at least 2. I think just 2.
Okay. Yeah. But the first one's a fundamental one to show.
Yeah.
It's good. It's the base on which a lot of the other ones are going to sit, literally. So, it's important to do that. Yeah. 2 or 3, I don't know how it logically breaks down. Yeah, let's not sweat it. As I said, let's be prepared to make some and throw them away. Not throw them away, but I mean...
Totally rework them.
I'm sorry, it sounds like we're teasing. We really... Cameron, in the sense of expanding his work here, getting away from just the bookkeeping on the computer screen, wants to do other things, and but when the orders
video
are
editing
there,
is also on the computer screen.
But when the orders are there, do that first. That reminds me. Maybe wait till stream's over. No,
okay.
Yesterday, when I arrived in Oma yesterday, on her desk, I just stabbed myself.
Oh, careful.
And my tissues are under there. Can you lift that up?
They're under where? Oh, they're under the computer.
So,
Got it.
so. In my gesture, eager gesture there, I stabbed myself with a knife.
Ouch.
It's okay.
Well, they're sharp.
Yeah, they're sharp, they're sharp, they're sharp. But I know, yeah, no, it's not going to talk about on screen because it involves people out there making mistakes and stuff.
Okay.
When I got there was some totally screwed up stuff on her bench. The mat boards that were totally spelled wrong and
Okay.
stuff like that. So
Got it.
So I don't know what kind of where did I cut myself? I see blood, but I don't see a hole.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
He, world famous printmaker, cuts himself on the stream, but not working, gesturing
No,
to his.
yeah.
It's all your fault. It's all your
It's all
fault.
my
It's all your
fault.
fault.
Most things are.
Oh no! But then when I got home, I see the master copies now. We're back on my old iMac, so
Yes.
we've got like master copies now spread on the Drobo, on the iMac over there, yours and on mine.
Yeah.
It's kind of chaotic. We've got to get this stuff like
Okay.
locked into one place. And
I'll show you.
yeah, you didn't know
the
how to
way
get
I've
it
done
uploaded
Yeah.
to them because you had to use my computer to do that. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. So I saw it.
Yeah.
So you've kept masters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I have them some. They're all now on the Drobo.
Okay,
The,
right, good,
the
good.
masters.
But to
the master
communicate to
masters.
Ome, you had to put
I
it
had to
back.
go over to
Okay,
your
I thought that's
computer
what
and
was.
do
I
it.
thought that's what
Yeah.
was. Okay. Good.
Yep.
And then a spelling mistake, just
Yeah.
whatever. She has been back up on this when we make mistakes on these things. She's been catching them, but
Yeah.
she hadn't caught this one. She just.
She actually is
She
the one who
melted.
insisted that it was spelled this way.
But even the title was wrong. The story title was Snowfall at Masaki.
Yeah.
And on the board just said Masaki, spelled wrong. It was
yes.
totally wrong. So she had the wrong file or something, had
Yeah.
it wrong or whatever.
I think.
Can I have a clean one, please, sir?
Yes, of course.
Two.
Do you want it wet?
Nope.
Okay.
Here we go. And she'd usually been good about catching, being the backstop. When
Yeah.
I made mistakes with the boards and stuff, because before she did the work, she always read them through and checked. And I guess maybe now she trusts you more than she trusts me, so she just went ahead and mounted 40 prints.
Oh no.
And the time, I don't know, is it okay printing in that inkjet printer? It's 2 minutes per board.
Per board.
2 minutes per board, yeah. And they're doubles after, and then she's got to go and cut the things apart.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
Lot of
whatever. I mean,
lost time.
if that's the only printer we get that works, that's okay. But and also they're laid out in some funny on A4 paper using the corner of it. So we have to make different masters. If we change the printer again, all
Yeah.
these things will have to be remastered right from the very beginning.
Yeah. So I've kept
Have
the
you kept
ones
double
you
copies?
used. Yeah. And then I've marked the ones for this printer at an underscore new. So there
I
are
saw
two
that. I thought
masters
that's what I was
involved.
getting. So there are two. So we don't have to.
Undo all the changes
Yeah.
now. We still have the old style and the new style.
Okay. Yeah. That's because that's what I was going to mention. Keep save out the old
Yep.
way and save out the new way side by side, so that we don't have to go back and redo everything.
Yeah.
Just because we've changed back to an Epson printer. So,
Right.
Okay. Yeah, good. You're on this then.
Yep.
He's on this.
All right.
He's on this.
Thanks. Trogdor the Memenator made a clip on Twitch. Cameron injures famous woodblock printmaker.
Oh, what? Is there blood on there?
I wonder. Not all over your woodblock like in the book you received recently.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like, okay, whatever. This is not the kind of stuff I want to be remembered for, whatever. Yeah. We do 100 clean streams, and then one I nick myself, and that's the one that gets
That's the
remembered.
one that goes
Yeah, thanks
viral,
very
yeah.
much. Yeah, so.
The Zyke says, one of your YouTube videos is getting a bit of attention on the Artisan Video subreddit.
Well, the ones, I know, all of the stuff we post, the ones that have manufacturing involved, usually go straight to Artisan Videos. In recent months, they haven't done because they've mostly been different stuff, talking.
Yeah.
And I saw this morning that the one we just did, the stream, the T-Fields printing,
Yeah.
did go to Artisan Videos.
Oh, okay, so
But
maybe that's the one.
I noticed there, after a few minutes after it went up, so is it getting attention or not? I don't know. I didn't see comments and stuff. But yeah, this is not rare. I know usually anything we do that has manufacturing in it does end up on Artisan Videos. And it's a pleasant community there. It's really pleasant. There's very little, whatever, trolling, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Every now and again somebody says it's kind of boring, and then the rest of the team explains it. The rest of the team explains
Yeah.
what's going on. So. But the one on Reddit that didn't get traction when it went to Reddit Gaming. The video I put up on Monday with the green screen stuff. It went to Reddit Gaming and died right away.
Yeah.
Which is okay. I get it because it was too slow. It wasn't designed for that kind of community.
Someone posted 4 minutes ago. Those likes, in fact,
Pardon
said
me?
he's live right now, and then a link to the Twitch, so people are.
Oh,
maybe
on
coming over
Reddit,
there.
you mean?
Yeah,
Well, we're not going to be live for long, right? We're
You're right.
ready to shut down in about
In
like
less than 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
So
Okay.
it's pretty fun.
Cool. So that's what we need. We need a stream where I cut myself, and just at the same time we get rated by 1 million people, and then
Yeah.
people post to the front page of Reddit, and away we go.
Remembering a finger, casualty of his heart. Thanks.
Thanks,
one's
Cameron. That's my own fault. Remembering a finger. I think it stopped. I plunged it right in, so it's quite deep. No, it's
There it is
still
on your
bleeding.
thumb,
It's still
yeah.
bleeding. So. Okay.
Yeah, that computer's working hard.
Yeah, it's what, 40% CPU or something? Or more?
56.
56, ouch.
Yeah. Oh, down to 50. But working hard.
Well, it's summertime, it's actually temperature. You know. The computer itself doing, I'm really, really happy with it. You know. And also, too, the new battery, oh my God, it lasts all day long.
All right.
Well, I'm doing the new way, the way they told me to do it. Don't keep it plugged in.
Yeah.
So I plug it in now overnight, and this, because we're streaming
Otherwise,
right now, of
run it
course,
all
I've
day.
got, yeah, I'm running
Yeah.
it now. Once that's off, and yesterday I went out to Ome and came back, and that's it. And it
It
was
ran
still
the
like
whole
at
time?
64%. Well, that's, I guess a new battery, that's what
Yeah.
they're for, you know,
Yeah.
of course. But I'm really, really happy. This laptop now, I've got another lease of life on it.
Yeah.
It's
For
4
sure.
years old. It's going to run another 4 years easily.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy about this recall.
Sometimes it works out nicely.
And the replacement for it, you know, the rumor sites have got their decision on what's going to replace this one this fall. And it's going to be a 16-inch with the same physical dimension. So these black bezels that you see are going to disappear. The screen goes right to the edge. But there's no way I think about buying it because it's only got one freaking, whatever it is, that new one that's
The USB-C.
whatever it is thing. And I said, and come on, we're using three right now, and I use when we're doing teleprompters, I use one of the Thunderbolts for that. We use the audio in on this.
Yeah.
I need these ports. We use the card slot over there.
Yeah. Frequently.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these I use all the time.
Yeah. Instead of building in ports, they want you to buy a bunch of dongles and then have your desk cluttered with wires.
I get it. Then the thing becomes thinner, and I suppose it's cheaper for them to make and everything else. But no, thanks. I just want to plug stuff in. And I get it. You know, at some point they've got to cut and run. An older archaic thing has to disappear, like they did with RS-232, and then they did it with SCSI and all that stuff. I get it. At some point, you got to alienate some customers because there's always somebody going to be using this. You've got to get rid of it. But
Now I'm one of those customers they're alienating.
yeah.
At work I have 3 dongles. It looks ridiculous when I take my laptop to meeting. Sounds like a spider when you carry it around with all these legs
meetings,
dangling off of
so
it.
if you're your desktop, it's okay, but you got to go to meetings all over the place and stuff like this. I got to go out to Ome. I'm going to carry a bag full of these things.
Yeah.
Give me a break. So I'm going to hold on to this computer for as long as I can.
Yeah.
And it's costing them sales.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's costing them sales. I would have replaced it. Bingo.
Yeah.
I suppose it's from their point of view, it's pride. They can't go backwards. They can't say, "Oh, okay, we were wrong." As a corporation, you can't do that.
Yeah. Any interest in switching to a Windows machine?
Well, maybe you're speaking to a guy who used to run all his business software on DOS 3.
Yeah. Wow.
DOS 3. Before the thing that Bill Gates built, before they built Windows.
Yeah.
So I do have a background here.
Yeah.
So,
Or jump ship over to Linux.
maintenance, sorry guys, we got better things to do. We don't have an IT department here. I am the IT department, me and Cameron. And we have things to do. We got to run a music business, run a printmaking business here.
Yeah.
So sorry. I know that it's out there. I know what it is. I understand it.
Yeah.
But we need functional tools that run with a minimum of trouble.
Yeah.
And it's all cool to complain about Apple, and we're complaining about the dongles and stuff like that. But these tools that we have run and run and run and keep running and keep running. Yeah. And what do they call it? The total cost of ownership is stunningly low. They're expensive to get in and get set up, but that's it. Are concerned about, of course, they obviously are concerned about viruses. It's not just viruses, it's the phishing emails that one employee will open. And if we had a Windows machine here, some employee down the chain, Kira-san, who is really not the brightest bulb in the chandelier, she opens an email from somebody and that's it, we're locked, and the Bitcoin hacking comes in, we've lost our databases. No, thank you. Yeah. We have next to no risk of that happening on this kind of a machine.
Yeah.
That's not a, okay, out there, go ahead and hack us, guys, because, whatever, we could be hacked, of course we could.
Yeah.
If some professional Ukrainian hacking team decide to take us down, we'd be down in 5 minutes, of course.
Yeah.
Whether we have Macs or whatever we have. But by having OS X-based systems in-house, we're much more safe against that.
It's 9:30.
All right, let me finish this character, so I'm right here. Just let me finish this off. Let's finish it at a sensible place here. Your job, I guess, it's basically emails and stuff this morning, isn't it? Emails
Preparing all the
and
billing.
stuff. And then it's the end of the month, so you're sort of sorry.
Yesterday I
boring work
spent
for you today, but whatever. Earn your salary today. That's the other aspect.
I did a lot of expense entry yesterday too, going through all the receipts and things. So
the Asahi Bank is up to date. I put money in 2 nights ago.
Excellent.
And we're building up towards the rent again as well.
Great.
Audrey-san,
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, there we go. We finished that last little column. And we got away without fountains of blood on the block here. Look at that. There's not even any red marks on the block. Good. Just to recap what happened there a few minutes ago. Cameron said something and I gestured. I went like this and whoops. Oh, and I stabbed myself right in.
The block.
But we didn't get in on the block.
The block is saved.
Red. It's okay.
It's so much, right? Tiny cricket.
Yeah, so. And they're talking about, hey, quick, capture that, put it up on Reddit. Dave cuts himself, Okay, to recap, today's Wednesday. We may not be here next Wednesday. Next Wednesday's stream might be happening on Thursday instead. Yeah. We'll make our executive decision on this in the next couple of days after looking at the weather report for next week.
Makes sense.
So stand by for changes in the stream. Next week, maybe instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, might be Monday, Thursday, Saturday. And that could be ongoing. Yeah. Who knows? Yep. Thanks for coming, guys. See you
later.
next week. See you Friday.